Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about goal setting and self-sabotage. A lot of my health coaching clients, they have these amazing goals that are important to them, but when it comes time to follow through, they start procrastinating, self-sabotage, or they let the fact that they're not motivated be a reason for them to not take action. There's so many different reasons why we might self-sabotage, so it depends on the client. We dig into what might be the reason, but here are some of the main reasons. That could be a limiting belief about yourself and your ability to actually achieve the goal. Sometimes we set these big goals and they're just so daunting to us that our minds can't comprehend how we could even reach that goal. We don't see us getting there based on our past actions. This can cause us to self-sabotage. Another reason could be not having a clear plan, not even having a clear goal, like just saying, oh, I want to get in shape this year. This is very vague, and so it leaves room for you to self-sabotage because there's not an actual, real, tangible goal that you're going for. So it's really helpful to be specific and to have a measurable goal that you're trying to attain. Another reason could be that you just don't know where to start. You don't know how to reach the goal because you're not sure of all the steps involved. This is where breaking the goal down into its smallest step, whatever that may be. You might need the help of a friend or somebody who's already in this field, who's achieved what you want, or a coach to help you break down the goal so that it's in manageable pieces and chunks that you just keep your focus on one piece at a time so you don't get discouraged. And the other thing is, if it's a part of all of these things or any one of those three things, like I feel like I have a little bit in each category when it comes to certain tasks. One thing you can do is, yes, set your actionable, measurable goal, whatever that may be, but then you have to kind of bring your focus into the present moment of building your identity of the type of person that could achieve that goal. So just as an example, I use weight loss as an example a lot because most of my clients want to achieve a healthy weight. So it's just, I have so many examples. But if you have a goal of losing 20 pounds so you can get to a healthy weight, that is a great goal. Losing 20 pounds in 6 months, let's say, now it is measurable and exact and precise. But if this feels like such a long way away, you're looking into the future and it just seems like, oh my gosh, will I ever get there? Oh, this week I didn't lose any weight, so now I'm discouraged. It doesn't work that way. It will lead you to self-sabotage and procrastination if you get into this mindset of, oh my gosh, this goal is so far into the future. It seems so big. I don't know if I can do it. Instead, you need to build your identity. So you ask yourself, when you have a goal, what type of person could achieve this goal? So if it's losing 20 pounds, well, you would have to be somebody who values health. You would have to be somebody who is committed. You would have to be somebody who is disciplined, just as an example. So now you have to start giving yourself proof that these characteristics of this identity is important to you. You need to start building that identity, and it's done in the day-to-day actions and behaviors. So you don't only have to relegate being a healthy person and reaching your goal to going to the gym 3 times a week. No, building that identity is in your everyday actions, taking the stairs instead of the escalator, ordering water instead of pop. Writing down your agenda for the week of all the healthy habits that you want to do over the next week. There's just so many things you could do on a daily basis to give yourself more credibility in that identity. And the more you live by this identity, the more motivated you start to feel, the more effortless it becomes, because it's just about daily decisions and habits and sticking to them, more so than concentrating on this faraway goal that can get you discouraged. So as it relates to me in my goal to grow my coaching business online, which is something that is challenging to me, and anytime I would look at, oh my gosh, I have to market myself and how does this work, and MailChimp, what is that? I would just get so overwhelmed with all the info that it would cause me to procrastinate and completely self-sabotage. So instead, I need to build up my identity as an entrepreneur, as somebody who could market themselves. And so I broke down each little task into its smallest segment. So for example, I need to market myself. This is so vague. Of course I'm going to get overwhelmed. Well, what can I do to market myself? This is where I reach out to people who have done it before. Everyone said, Nikki, you got to build an email list. Even building an email list seemed like, oh my gosh, what is that? So I broke it down even further. And in that way, I was able to take one step at a time, do a little something every day to work on my business, even if it's just 5 minutes of something, 10 minutes of something, take an important step to build that identity. And after years of not following this, I've now finally updated my website so that it actually looks professional. I have created some free resources to share with people to show my credibility and authority and knowledge in this space. I have signed up to MailChimp, the email marketing service. I have sent out my first email campaign. So it might seem simple to many people. For me, it was challenging, just like healthy habits are challenging for my clients. So, you know, for me, this was a very big win. I'm really proud of myself, and it is motivating me naturally to want to take that next step. So if you have any questions about this concept of building the identity that you need to reach your goal, feel free to leave a comment or reach out to me. But it is really important if your goals are so big that they discourage you and cause you to self-sabotage. Thank you, and see you in the next video.